least a 3.0 if you want to go to college, right? And at least a 3.0 if you want to get scholarships for college, correct? You heard that, at the very minimum. And so I tried to work as hard as I could because my mom told my brother and I, you're either going to college or you're going to the military, but you got to get out the house. So I tried to raise my grades as high as I could, met with my guidance counselor my senior year, had never met with this lady before. And so she looks at the computer screen, she looks back at me, she looks back at the computer screen, she looks back at me, and I'm pouring my heart out to this lady. I want to go to the University of Central Florida, I want to major in TV production, please guide me on my yellow brick road to success, right? She looks at the computer screen one more time and she says to me, Felecia, you will never make it to a college or a university because of your grades. That's harsh, right? She's a guidance counselor, right? It's in her job description to do what? To guide me, right? And I was devastated. I honestly thought about dropping out of high school right then and there. Felecia, you will never make it to a college or a university. You should just look at getting a job or getting a trade. And I was determined to not let what she said define who I was. So raise your hand if anyone has told you that you couldn't achieve something deep down in your heart you knew that you could. Raise your hand. Anyone use those words as motivation to prove that person wrong? Yeah? And that's exactly what I did. But my grades were horrible, right? But I started to see patterns. Lots and lots of patterns. That, hey, some scholarships don't ask you for a GPA requirement, right? Or some don't ask for high GPA requirements. Or some just want you to write an essay on why you love bees. Pretty cool, right? I can do that. Even as a C student, I can do that, right? And there were different opportunities, different things that I saw when filling out applications that went against everything that I was told. And so I started applying for as many scholarships as I could. And I started to see that a lot of them asked for the same thing. Why do you deserve this scholarship essay? Recommendation letters, right? My parents' financial information. And so I started to build a process. Fast forward to my senior awards night, my last hope of not having to go to the Marines office the next day. And I'm sitting in the audience, in an auditorium just like this, and they're calling all the National Honor Society students' names, and I'm starting to get a little bit worried. Like, are they going to call my name? Because if not, I'm going to sign up for the Marines tomorrow. And all of a sudden, three very familiar women walk up to the stage. Two of them are holding a big check, right? You know, like those Ed McMahon checks? They look really cool, but you can't actually take them to the bank. You know what I'm talking about? They're holding that, and they call my name. And I start walking to the stage, I start to see a few zeros behind that check. How much do you think was on that check?
$100,000.
Huh? $100,000. Crazy, right? Almost unheard of, right? I ended up winning 5 scholarships, totaling in $120,000 as a C student. So if I can do it, I guarantee you guys can do it too, right? But it's all about getting creative with limited resources. And that's exactly what I did. Anyone here on Twitter? On Facebook? Anyone know that you can find scholarship opportunities on Twitter and Facebook? No. What about Google? Huh? The same way that you search for scholarship opportunities on Twitter and on Google, you can do the same thing in the search bar on Twitter and also the search bar on Facebook. Unheard of, right? We're tweeting all the time, right? We take our phone with us everywhere, don't we? Even to the toilet, let's be honest, right? And you can be tweeting for dollars there, right? Essentially. Search terms that you can put in: scholarship plus 2012, scholarship plus 2013, scholarship plus right-handed, scholarship plus the city, the state, your interests, your hobbies. Any of those keywords in Google or also on Twitter, you can do the exact same thing. Anyone heard of crowdsourcing? Can anyone give me $1? Anyone? I promise I will give it back to you. $1, $5, here, Bring it up to me. Huh? Anyone else? Ooh, $5. Anyone else? Big money over here, guys. Hurry. Anyone over here? $5? ATM debit card with PIN number? Thank you. Ooh, look at you. All right. Anyone else? Last call. All right. Thank you. All right. Well, that concludes my presentation, guys. I'm out of here. I'm going to Starbucks. Let's see how much I have here. You want to count this money for me really quick? You don't want to count it? Would you like to count this money for me?
I'll count it.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So in less than 30 seconds, how much money did I just raise? $22 from practically strangers, right? That's what crowdsourcing and crowdfunding is. Did you know that you could crowdfund your college education? Didn't know that, huh? You see how easy that was? And now with technology, there are websites that allow you to do the same thing, right? You have the Kickstarters and the Indiegogos where you can raise money for your business or your project, but then there are also educational ones where you can do the same thing, like Scholar and Scholar Fund Me, or even PayPal, where you can help raise money for your education $1 at a time. So a lot of us, what we'll do is we'll apply for the big $25,000 Bill and Melinda Gates Scholarship, right? Or the Duracell Scholarship. Put all our eggs and our energy into one scholarship application in one basket. But you can raise $25,000 $1 at a time from 25,000 people, correct? And you see how I asked for $1, but I ended up getting like some 5s. Sometimes I get 10s. Sometimes I get $50 bills. You see where I'm going? Constantly have to think outside the application and look at different kind of opportunities for you to raise money for your education. You guys want to come up and get your money really quick before I take it with me? $1, $5. Alright, cool. Thank you guys. So one other question I want to ask, because I don't have a lot of time and I have a lot of information to pack in. Anyone know what the word opportunity means? What does it mean? Say it loud and proud. You want me to come back to you? Okay. Anyone else? Someone else raise their hand over here. What does the word opportunity mean?
Opportunity is when like you get a chance to do something.
You get a chance to do something. Do you guys agree with that over there? Are opportunities given to you?
Yes.
Sometimes they are, right? But sometimes you have to do what? Work for it, and sometimes you even have to take it, right? So anyone woke up this morning saying, I don't know, I wish I had more money? Raise your hand. Yeah? What about better grades? Yeah? What about a new car? Or a car at all? Yeah, that's it, huh? So if you want those things, guys, and you have absolutely no money in your pocket, how do you get to there? It almost seems unrealistic. How do I get from point A to point B if I have absolutely no money in my pocket, right? What's the solution? How do you make that happen? Work for it, yes. We're gonna ask our parents for the money, right? But it almost seems unrealistic, right? But this is real, right? $5. I think it's real. Is it real? Right? So raise your hand if you woke up this morning saying, I wish I had more money. You need more money? Raise your hand if you want $5. You need more money? Okay. Raise your hand again if you need $5. So anyone want $5? Anyone else want $5? Anyone at all? Yes. I want $5 too. Does anyone want $5?
I want $5.
Anybody at all?
Give me $5.
Huh? Anyone want $5?
I want the $5.
Give it to
Huh? Oh, what? Dang. I should have got it. What? I didn't say you can have it. I think I did. Didn't I say who wants $5? I think I said it about 4 times.
Dang.
My man back here was like, I need $5. But he didn't get up to get it. And then my front row people right here, I'm really disappointed in you guys. Especially you, and you. You guys had the best opportunity, right? But guys, we defined the word opportunity, correct? We said sometimes it's given to us and sometimes we have to what? Sometimes we have to take it. So guys, you gotta think about it when you think about opportunities. One thing I can promise you is that the same opportunity never comes across you again. And another thing, I know exactly why you guys didn't get up to get the money. It's 2 words and I want you to repeat those words after me. It's called head junk. Say it again, head junk. So those are all those thoughts going on inside your head. She's just kidding, right? I don't want anyone to laugh at me, right? Or, it doesn't look like what it normally looks like when I get money, so I'm not going to get it, right? So it's not my parents giving me an allowance at the end of the week. Or it's not me working and getting a paycheck at the end of the week. We're conditioned to think of there's only few ways